Welcome back. Millions of Zimbabweans stayed at home in protest today after their government doubled the price of petrol. It follows violent protests yesterday, but Zimbabwe's President Emmerson Mnangagwa continues with his state visit to Russia, where he's appealed to their President Vladimir Putin to help modernise the country's army. He maintains that getting external investment and support is the only way to solve Zimbabwe's problems. Dan Ashby has the latest from Moscow.
A new friend for Zimbabwe or the latest scramble for Africa? President Mnangagwa came to Moscow in search of contracts, and President Putin told him he's got Russia's attention.
We are ready to do everything that is beneficial to our two countries and our peoples, and that will be important to achieve the plans you have set.
I would wish that we now attend to deepening economic cooperation between our country, which is developing, it's a third world country, so that you as a senior brother, you can hold my hand as I try to develop Zimbabwe.
All this pomp while the streets in Harare went silent. Millions stayed at home to protest a huge petrol price increase. Zimbabwe remains a country simmering with economic frustration. Mnangagwa believes the answer is foreign investment, and so he signed up Russian firms to help get Zimbabwe's minerals out of the ground.
Russian companies cooperate with Zimbabwe in the fields of platinum mining, and talks are underway over connections in the chemical industry, over infrastructure and building road networks. So there is a rather big economic interest in Zimbabwe from the Russian side.
In return, Moscow gets a slice of African mineral wealth and will likely see Zimbabwe support Russia at the United Nations. So decades after the Soviet Union left Africa for good, Russia's influence is growing. But Zimbabwe has little time to wait. Russia has been interested in Zimbabwe for years, but protests in Harare are making Zimbabwe's need even more urgent. And Mnangagwa hopes to turn Russian interest into Russian investment and get other countries to follow suit, because he knows his country's crisis only looks set to continue. Dan Ashby, SABC News, Moscow.